Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, I am going to be taking you through my hair timeline, so every color I've ever dyed my hair. Let me tell you, this took me over 3 hours to put together, to find photos, write everything down, and remember everything I've ever had. So I hope you guys enjoy this video because it was a lot of work for me to find all of these pictures. This has been one of my most requested videos, and I also really wanted to do it to remember because it was so long ago. I don't necessarily remember in what order I did things. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my phone and I'm looking at the pictures so I can talk to you guys about what I'm seeing. So this first picture is back in 2009. That's when I first started dyeing my hair, and this is just some box dye, and I also put colored streaks throughout my hair. So if you look at the bottom of my hair right here in this picture, there's a streak of pink. I had a lot of other streaks in my hair, but I just didn't get a picture of it. So this is where we're starting off in 2009. This next picture is in 2010. I went on vacation to Florida and I used Sun-In. You can get it at Walgreens. It's supposed to lighten your hair naturally. So I used that every single day when I went to the beach, and it lightened my hair a lot and it made it this brassy blonde color. And then we're arriving on 2011, and this is one of the longest years I have for all the hair colors I've done. So this picture right here is in 2011. This is the beginning of my phases I went through. I just had box dye brown and I had a blonde streak on the side of my head. This was my favorite hairstyle. I also had extensions in. I wore extensions every single day in high school. So this is where we're starting off at. Note my of Mice and Men shirt, my studded belt, and my Asking Alexandria wristband. Oh yeah, baby. So then I was bored in class one day and I took Sharpies and I just made a coontail over that blonde piece that I had. So then the coontail faded and I decided I wanted to dye my hair to match my beta fish at the time. This is my beta fish right here on the side of my arm, and I wanted to match him. So I dyed my hair aqua, pink, purple, and blue. And yeah, I really liked this one. And then I decided to add another coontail in, and this time I did red and black. And then I dyed my hair a really dark brown, almost black color, and I just let that aqua color fade out of my hair, as you can see in this picture. This picture is very special because it is the first time I ever had rainbow in my hair. I was 17 years old and I dyed this piece of hair with Kool-Aid. I went to the store and bought every single color of Kool-Aid that they had, and I dyed my hair with the Kool-Aid. And then I also decided to add some blonde pieces in my hair, as well as some blue and aqua. So it was just a Mod Podge of different things. So here you'll see I still have the aqua pieces. I just parted it differently. My hair was really, really dark brown, almost black. And then I bleached my extensions and dyed them red. Then I dyed my extensions back black, and then those pieces I had, I made them a silver color. And then I decided that I wanted to bleach a little bit more hair, so I bleached more under my bangs and more on the side, and I dyed it red. I also dyed some pieces of my extensions to match the red. We love this phase in my life. I love it. It's so cute. And then I decided to dye that turquoise, so I bleached out the red and then dyed it turquoise, and my hair was becoming more and more fried. I kept the turquoise and black for a really long time. I had turquoise on top and then black underneath. Here is just another picture of the turquoise, and you can see my hair is starting to get more and more fried as we go along this journey. By the way, in a lot of these pictures you see my husband. He does not look like this now, but neither do I. If you guys want me to do a separate video where my husband and I react to pictures of us in high school, and maybe we could do a Q&A and also look at old high school photos of us, because we've been together almost 9 years. So here my hair is still aqua. I always called this fun dip hair because I had some pieces that were white, and then I had pieces that were yellow. So when I put the blue turquoise over the top, some pieces were blue and some pieces were green. So I always called this my fun dip hair. And in this picture you can see that I added a couple of purple streaks in my hair. Then I got bored of that and it was fading really bad, so I got Manic Panic Raven, which is supposed to be a black color, and I put that on top of my old color, and it faded to this grayish purpley color or like slate gray. It wasn't very cute. And that is my ex-boyfriend and one of my best friends, Dexter. That's not my husband in this picture. Then I decided I wanted to bleach my hair. So here we go again, bleaching it. And you can see the bottom is still black and the top is now blonde. And then I decided I wanted all of it blonde, not just the top part. So I bleached all of it. Because, you know, when you want blonde hair, you don't just pick out the pieces that aren't blonde and bleach them. You just bleach everything all over again. And this was the phase in my life where I knew nothing about hair. Obviously, I was 17. Like, how am I going to know anything about hair? And I would just bleach my hair. There was no such thing as color remover to me. It was bleach is how you remove color and how you lighten your hair. So I would just bleach everything out when I wanted to change it. And if my hair wasn't light enough, you just continue to bleach it. I remember on this specific day, I used 30 or 40 volume repeatedly, like 3 times in a row, and I left it on for 60 minutes each time. And this was the first time that I had started to get bald spots. And this is the first time I had ever experienced really bad breakage. Here is the same blonde. We were on vacation in this picture, and you can just see how fried my hair is. There's like short pieces all over, and it looks really, really bad. Then I decided to dye it half pink, half black. In this picture, it looks like it's mostly pink with a little bit of black, but it's just because like I have a really big side part. And then that faded out. In this picture, I feel like you can really, really tell the texture of my hair. If you look at my bang area, it kind of looks like cotton candy. It was so damaged. And then I dyed it all black because I couldn't really put bleach on it anymore. I knew that if I did, I wouldn't have any hair left. So I just dyed everything black, and you can see my bangs are getting shorter and shorter and shorter because of all the breakage I had. Here is for prom, and I had my hair black, but then I added some lime green pieces in my black hair to match our outfits. And I love looking at this because it reminds me of Billie Eilish. I was on that lime green and black train that Billie Eilish is on when I was 17, and she started it when she was 17, and I'm just like, we are connected at the soul. She has no idea who I am, but I love her. Here is a picture of my wrist for reference back in 2011 when I was 17. Ooh, look at all these bracelets. I just love this because it's a flashback. It's the duct tape bracelet, the lime green and black, Starburst bracelets that we used to make. I have an Asking Alexandria bracelet that I made, and like all these beaded bracelets that I used to make, and my Hello Kitty Band-Aids on my hand. I just want to throw that in there because I thought it was funny, and it's good memories that I'm sure like a lot of you guys probably like remember doing those things. Here is the best picture ever. This is not my husband. This is one of my best guy friends. And you can tell in this picture how bad my breakage is. It was so bad, guys. Like, I've never met anyone that had breakage as bad as this. That's why when I like lose hair or fry my hair now, I never worry because I feel like it can't get any worse than this. Hi. Do you see this? Do you see this? It's so bad. So basically in this picture, what happened was we were in class and my hair was so fried that I had to wear this headband every day. If you look at Willie's head, you'll see he has a headband on. That is the headband that I would wear to school every day. I would just like slide it on and like push my hair back, and I would have to wear it like right here because the breakage was that long, and it was so bad. But I obviously didn't care. I mean, look at my face in this picture. Like, I'm having a good time. It's just hair. I like never cared about my hair falling out, and I still don't. This next picture is a long time after that. I just kept dyeing my hair black for a long time, like about a year, I would say. So now we're in 2012. My hair is a lot healthier, and so I decided to put that blonde streak back in. So now my hair is black and blonde. I really liked this hair. In 2013, I decided I wanted to dye that blonde piece I had blue. So I dyed that piece, and then I put blue throughout my extensions. Then I decided I wanted more blue, so I bleached this chunk of my bangs right here and added more blue in, and it looked really good. I actually really liked the blue and black. I dyed everything black, and then I let it fade out on its own, like throughout 6 months to a year. I didn't dye it black anymore, and I just let the black that was on my ends fade out and like let my natural grow in. And so in this picture, you can see my hair's growing in, and it's kind of lighter at the top, and then at the bottom, it's like really dark brown, almost black. So I did that, and then I decided to bleach that blonde strip again. Here is another picture for reference. What I would do is I would let my natural grow in, and dye my natural like a darker brown color, and then I would just continue to chop off the black. So like if you look at the last picture and then you look at this one, you can see that I'm like chopping my hair off, getting rid of the dead hair and cutting off the black so I can just be brown with that blonde piece. So then I went to cosmetology school and I decided I wanted red hair. So what we did is we bleached my hair 2 times. This is in between the process. So this is the second time of me bleaching my hair right here. I wanted it red, but I wanted it more of like a very deep burgundy wine color. So I don't have a picture of this, but my hair was this light. And then we bleached it 1 more time and I put a temporary color on it. I put like Joico color. And I didn't realize at the time that putting a temporary color over blonde hair makes it super bright. And I was going more for like a wine burgundy color. I hated how bright it was. So I ran to Walgreens, grabbed like a brown box dye, and then I put that over top of the bright like red color. And then I glazed over everything again with the Joico, and it turned out really pretty, like this really deep like wine burgundy color. It was exactly what I was going for. And you can see that strip I have in my hair is like super white. And whenever I would wash my hair, it would bleed on that. And it was like way too much maintenance to try and like keep that piece from getting color on it. So I just decided to dye my whole hair like really dark burgundy. And there's my brother in the background. Here's another just picture of my hair burgundy. And here's a picture of my hair in a braid. I really liked this color. It was so pretty, and I liked it because it was very versatile. I could dye it more of like a reddish burgundy or like a purple if I wanted. I could like very easily just switch up and go more towards the red spectrum or more towards the purple spectrum. And so I really liked how diverse it was, and it was very multi-tonal. It had like red pieces and burgundy pieces, and I just really liked it. I thought it was really pretty. Then I decided I wanted really bright like mermaid red hair. So I started fading out that burgundy color, as you can see in this lovely picture of me. I faded out my hair a lot and was washing it with dandruff shampoo. And then I just put Manic Panic Vampire Red and a different red over top of it. And I got this really bright, pretty, like deep velvet red. And I loved this hair color. It was one of my favorites. And then I decided I wanted a change. So I decided to dye my hair brown. And then the same week, I decided I wanted some blonde in it. So I got some like highlights and ombre pieces. My roots were still dark, but I had blonde throughout most of my hair, as you can see in this picture. And in this picture, you can see it was like a very caramel, warm, like fall color. It was really pretty, but at the time I didn't like it. Then I decided to dye it black and get extensions because I was really into Kylie Jenner at the time, and I thought she was like the most beautiful person ever. And so she had black hair and I wanted black hair. When I had black hair, I absolutely hated it. So I decided that I was going to put that blonde piece back in and see if it made me happier. So here is the blonde silvery piece. It's back in action. It's like whenever I hated my hair, I just added that blonde piece in to see if it would help things, and it really never did. Then I did 2 rounds of color oops, and then I bleached it twice. I don't have a picture of the in-between of the color oops and me bleaching it. But then once I had it like all very pale blonde, I dyed it blue to green to yellow, and I loved this hair. It was one of my favorites I had ever had. And then we got a new color line at work, and they were having like a color competition. So we did color oops 3 times, and then we put these colors over top of like my faded blue hair, and it turned out very beautiful. It's like a sunset color, and I love the way that this hair looked. It was so pretty. But it didn't last long at all. The dye we used like was not very good, and so it came out very quickly. So I decided to dye my hair red, and as you can tell in this picture, I hated it. So then I did 2 rounds of color oops, and it got me to this beautiful like platinum blonde. Literally, that's when I decided like color oops was like a holy grail. The fact that I had like bright ass red hair and it got me to platinum blonde in one day, insane. And everyone at the salon could like not believe that I did that and I didn't damage my hair in the process. Then I decided to get some extensions just to add thickness, and I also like put some highlights in higher up so that way it wasn't as brassy, and I toned it. Then I decided to bleach my whole head twice. I wanted like a white blonde, and as you can see here, it's just kind of like a champagne-y blonde. I never got that white blonde, and my hair was so damaged. As you can see, my hair is getting shorter and shorter. I decided to let my natural hair grow out. So as you can see in this picture, I have roots like down to here on my hair. And then I decided to dye it purple purple, and this is the only picture I can find of the purple hair. I just took Pravana Violet and just put it all over my hair, and it made my new growth darker and then my ends like super, super purple. Once we removed the purple, I decided I wanted a few like highlights just around my face. So in this picture, you can see I just have some highlights going up, but my regrowth is like all the way down to here. It's like at the top of my ear. And this is the year that I was getting married. We did a full head of highlights 2 times. So this is what my hair looked like with a whole bunch of highlights in it, and it toned. Then as soon as I got married, I decided I wanted red hair again. And so I dyed it red as soon as I got back from my honeymoon. And I actually really, really love red hair on me. I think it's like one of my favorite colors. And then I decided I didn't want it a couple weeks later, and I dyed it brown. And then I did a color remover and I got highlights like 3 times to try and get all of that color out. And then I decided that I was going to let my hair grow out again. This is the time that I quit the salon, so doing my hair regularly wasn't that much of an option for me anymore because I would have to do it myself, and I wasn't used to doing my hair at home by myself. So I just let my natural hair grow in for the summer. This is right before I bleached it, so you can see my natural hair grew out to like the top of my ear again. And then I decided I wanted white hair, and this is the beginning of my YouTube channel. If you go all the way back to the beginning of my channel, some of my first videos are me bleaching my hair and toning it, and this is where my channel comes in. So then I decided to bleach my hair. This is it bleached 1 time, and in this picture it looks like beautiful and white, but I did have some yellow patches. If you've seen that video, you would know. So I bleached it again. Hair fell out, so I cut it up to here. I have a video of me cutting my hair on my channel also. So it's like a beautiful white color, and I actually really liked this cut. I thought it was really cute. Then I got some extensions, and I wore those quite often. Then the new year came around of 2019, and I was all about bright colored hair again. I was like, bitch, listen, I need some bright colored hair to make me feel better. And I always feel so much more like myself with bright colored hair. So I did this beautiful sunset hair. Then that faded, and it faded really, really beautifully to this like purple and pink ombre situation. I loved the way it was fading. It was just beautiful. Then I bleached my roots, removed the color out of my ends, and then I toned it with Wella T18. And as you can see in this picture, it's back to like a beautiful white blonde. And then I decided I wanted to start dyeing my hair rainbow. So here is the first rainbow hair I did on my whole head. So here is just another picture of the ombre hair, and here is another picture. I kept this hair for quite a while. I removed the color and I bleached my roots, as you can see in this picture, and then I did the split dye reverse rainbow. I hated this hair. It is my least favorite rainbow I've ever done. I hated it. I literally dyed it one day, and then as soon as I was done filming the video, I was like, I hate this. So then I dyed my hair half pink, half purple. I loved this split dye color, and I think I might do this again someday. I just love these 2 colors together. They're so cute. Then it was summertime, and I was swimming all last summer, so I bleached my hair blonde again, and I had some extensions in, and I loved my hair last summer. It was like the perfect platinum white color, and it was so beautiful, and I loved it. And then I decided to dye my extensions on the tips rainbow, so in this picture you can see. And then I dyed my hair cotton candy pastel. I uploaded a TikTok, and a lot of people said this was their favorite hair color out of all the ones I did last year. It's definitely not my favorite. I prefer like vibrant, bright rainbow colors, but I think a lot of people think it's more acceptable and like it more when it's like pastel shades. I don't know. So here's my cotton candy hair. And then I dyed it all a like pastel lavender color. This was really pretty too, but of course I wanted to change. So I did a bleach bath, and I brought it back to like platinum white for a little while. And then I bleached my roots, and I did my first vertical rainbow jawbreaker hair. And this is my favorite hair ever. I love it so much. I think it's so pretty. So then I did the split dye rainbow, where I did half my head ombre, half my head vertical. So this is that picture. And then I removed the color with the baking soda method, and here it's just like a platinum blonde because I wanted to dye my hair another pattern of rainbow. So here I went back to the jawbreaker technique, but I did red in my hair instead of pink. Normally I do like, you know, this rainbow pattern, but I wanted to try doing red in my hair, and I didn't like it. Like, at first I liked it when it was freshly dyed, but I still really prefer like the pink over the red on me anyway. Then I let that fade out. You can see my roots are growing in and it's just like fading a lot. And then I fried my hair the past few videos. If you haven't seen them, you should check them out. I fried my hair, and this is a beautiful bathroom selfie I took when I woke up in the morning. And then that brings us to today and this hairstyle that I have. That is all of the hair colors that I've had. Man, there were so many of them. Which ones did you like? And did you enjoy the high school pictures of me when I fried my hair off? Because they're so funny to look at. Let me know if you guys want me and my husband to react to like our scene emo pictures when we were in high school and show you guys pictures from when we first met, and then you guys can meet him. So leave a comment down below if that's something you're interested in. If it's not, that's fine. I don't have to make that video, but I want to let you guys choose if that's something that you would want to see or not. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below letting me know which hair color was your favorite out of all of them, because I'm very interested to know. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and until next time, guys, stay weird.